Hello, welcome to Creative Mastermind with Jarek Buchholz. We are focusing on the topics related to real estate investing, automations, applications, everything, whatever makes you much more successful in your real estate investing journey, and definitely something which we have done it previously. We were working on a regular basis, and I am so excited to have you watching me because there's so many videos at this moment, right? And I would like to share with you. Primarily, the message is today is we have experienced. We send the emails to our database of the investors which are interested to acquire some properties and to invest in them or purchase or partner with us. And we have sent 2 leads recently. And I talked with the listing investor, and I encouraged that person to modify for the future their informations, the email. And I would love to have opportunity to share with you my feedback in order to definitely improve your potentially improve your message also when you will be sent into your database, right? So I am going to switch to Infusionsoft. Infusionsoft is applications which we are being using very intensively for quite a long time, and I'm very happy with the outcome. It's very powerful system, and they changed recently to the Keep Max, which we are using Classic. And as you see it here, it's basic, very simplistic application where when the tag was applied for the investor who is interested to receive the lead, automatically that deals or whatever in the future coming in, they will be receiving. And when they open the email, automatically email after a few minutes, email is sent asking, what do you think, what's your feedback, you have any questions. And if they clicked to the images or they spent longer period of the time, is another email follow-up with asking if they would like to find out more. And if they decided, then automatically they are redirected to the special website where within 2 clicks, to be honest with you, we will know that that person is interested, and listing investor is getting that record automatically to call and follow up with interested party, right? So very powerful system, well organized. I'm not bragging about myself, but it's helping a lot, right? We are avoiding unnecessary work. So just to give you an idea, this is the starting, and then I will share with you the email, right? So that's the important thing. This email is structured by the investor, and I just modify a couple things associated with that. Just if you see it here, hello contact, and this is the non-modified email which they have created and sent, right? If you see it here is deal number 1, Calgary. By the way, the system was working because there is no, is taking care of it. There is no more active deal lead on this aspect. So off-market discounted deal in northwestern Calgary. Sure, definitely, right? Neighborhood, Calgary, Alberta, all investors and home buyers. So I believe that this is kind of more salesly part of it, right? Realtors are welcome, and the commission on the top of the listing price. Price is $515, all better offer. Wholesale fee included, closing date. That's perfect. However, where's the information? What's the fair market value? What is the information about more detailed information, number games, right? Real estate investors are about numbers. Can we agree? Yep. If you agree, just like that video. I learning how to interact on the social media too, right? So property details, information, very important from end user and buyer. Easy road access, nearby parks, schools, and photos. That's something which everybody needs to see it, right? And look at that information. So would you be comfortable to acquire more information, or are you thinking this is a fair market value smoking deal, like always we see it all the time, right? Which is nothing wrong with it. Creativity is very important, and then if you use such approach, then there is a chance that you will, even if a smoking deal for market value, but there are other creative strategies to utilize it. So I'm just sharing with you now the email screen, which I have sent to that investor, suggesting some modifications and changes in the future. And also his mentor mentioned the subject to modify it, and I believe that will be much more efficient, right? So for the subject, buy deeply discounted property with 10K down in Calgary. Very, very intriguing subject, right? Would you like to buy a property worth of 575 at 50K discount with 10K down? So that one, okay, I would really suggest when you are opening the email, and more likely that happening on your mobile phone, Android or iPhone or any other phones. So you see the subject, maybe sender, and there is a short description, right? So I would definitely use the second part as a short description, and I would use buy deeply discounted property with 10K down in Calgary as a subject of the conversation, right? So that could trigger definitely higher rate of the interest, definitely. So now on the topic of this in the email, I just suggested, and please understand this is kind of a brainstorming session with you. I am not telling how to do it, what to do it. However, I would love if I were receiving email with the description and with that kind of topic, and I definitely would look more into deeply verifying that information. So one of the messages would be describing challenges. Us as investors, we have a lot of challenges to find good deals, right? Can you agree? And if you are facing those challenges and recognizing that and emphasizing during the email can be benefiting and helping to realize that investor who is receiving that email that, yeah, there's a lot of time to and effort to work for it, right? So I believe that can be very beneficial for the describing that information, right? Opening their eyes and making them realize that there is a lot of work to be done, right? And the second part, imagine getting into the considerations that there is already team looking for the best deal, and they have already taken care of that, right? We have done work for you, we are working for you, and you should just only get the numbers, verify what's going on, and then inquire and start working with the team of the, with us or whoever is listing that property, right? Then property number 4, right? Focused on the benefits and why they should invest in that property, right? So as you mentioned, after you've seen it on the previous email, there was not mentioned how much undervalue. That was not mentioned. Was the fair market value, what the CMA is, and what is the difference, right? How much money the investor can be getting while purchasing this property, and even if they utilize more creative strategies, hypothetically agreement for sale, etc., the number 5, that number 6 will help to realize it. Okay, so number 5 is property information, basic information, as everybody else are stating. That's commonly known, right, with the pictures. And then very important, number 6. Real estate investing is number game and creativity. Can we agree about that, right? If you agree, just like this and then thumbs up. I would really appreciate, and or provide the feedback. Possible strategies in. So if it's undervalue, how much money can be made. If there is other strategies to be utilized. I truly believe it. If you, as an investor, provide to the potential investor person who acquired that property, if you provide, okay, this is strategy number 1, straight sale. This is strategy number 2, for example, much more creative, agreement for sale, rent to own, acquiring creatively, joint venturing. I'm talking about in strategy, right? So, and providing interested party with 2, 3, maybe 4 options will be much more beneficial, especially when you provide. These are the numbers. This is the in strategy. If that's advantages, pros and cons. If that will not work, you can go to another strategy, then another strategy, right? And the same rule apply for getting out of the strategies, right? You're not all the time coming into the house through the doors, which was the easiest way, but if you are stubborn, you can go through the window, right, or backyard, or any way possible, right? So, and the same rule will apply to provide the numbers, specific numbers with out strategies, right? If you cannot sell outright, what can you do it, right, within the period of 1 year, 2 years, and the numbers, pros and cons. Strategy number 2, number 3, number 4, and analyzing and giving them opportunity to realize that the property, it's doesn't matter what, they have a highest chances of still making money, doesn't matter what will happen, right? Okay, so then I didn't mention that, but sometimes providing testimonials would be beneficial, right? That should be number 7. That just crossed my mind. You see, we are brainstorming. Or your priority list as a fact. So what I have in mind is setting up the information that what can be done is that person received that as a priority list, as a person who is, should appreciate also, right, that they are receiving the first priority list and giving them opportunity to act fast, right? And the number 8 is scarcity, and should be with that deal, which even wasn't structured in my standards correctly, took 24 hours to minimize and to close the deal to have a committed party, right, and having exit strategies, right? So, and that's something which I would like to share with you. And if you have any feedback, any suggestions, right, I would really, really love to have opportunity to answer any questions. I can commit to one thing: if I do not know, I will answer. If I know, if I know the answer, I will answer to your questions. Only let me rephrase: if you ask the questions, and if I know, I will answer with pleasure. If I do not know, I'll find the answer for you, or redirect to the person who knows more than me in many aspects. So that's something which I'm dedicated towards that, and I'm very happy to thank you very much for taking your time. If you enjoyed this quick video, please smash that button, like, subscribe. I will really appreciate, and looking forward to see you on later on. And I would like, if you're interested to find out what exactly we are doing, we are focusing primarily on automating and optimizing the flows of your real estate investing journey, from setting up all the logistics, which every investor has to do it, every business person has to do it, lead generations, websites, presentations, workshops, and everything. I would love to have opportunity with the proper systems, telephone systems, and automating all the operations. I would love to have a conversation with you, so don't hesitate to reach out to me, and looking forward